If you're looking to buy a reliable revolver for protection, you probably think you need to drop over $1,000 to get a gun that won't fail you. But here's the truth. Spending that much money can be a massive waste, and a cheap budget revolver can actually perform just as well when it counts. After putting thousands of rounds to the revolver, today I'm going to show you which one gives you the ultimate bang for your buck. So what we've got here is the old trusty Model 36 Smith & Wesson. I carried this for a long time on my ankle. It's a 5-shot 38 special. The goal was with it is that if anybody ever got on top of me, if it ever got to where it was that close and I had to get somebody off, because as you guys know, on a lot of your Glocks, things like that, if you push in on the end of the barrel, you take it out of battery, you cannot point and shoot point blank. The 38, I could get it off my ankle, get them off of me. That was the principle of this gun. It's been with me for a long time. It's been a couple years since I've actually shot a revolver, and let's hope and see if we can hit anything. My goal is here, I'm gonna put 2 rounds on my bigger target, 2 rounds on my small target, and I have 1 shot left. I'm gonna come back up to my bigger target. So it's all about getting back on target. That's always been my principle of practicing is 2 rounds and move on, transition to the next target. Here we go. So I hit on my big target. I pulled a little bit on my smaller target. It's a long trigger pull. It's probably 5 to 7 pounds. And you know, we're pulling back on that hammer. It's a whole transition, getting used to that again, especially for a little snub nose. I did pretty well. I got where I wanted to. So these guns are about a $750 gun nowadays. I don't think they were that when I bought it 20 years ago. They get what you pay for. Smith & Wesson is a great brand. They make a great revolver. 5 shots, easily concealed. Obviously, you can also get this in a hammerless or even a bobtail hammer. You guys have a lot of options. We're not doing this gun any justice. We're going to compare it to the 627, which is a $1,400 revolver. You get what you pay for. It's 8 shots. This is only 5 shots. The same type of stroke on your finger and have that big trigger pull. Let's see what we can do on that. It's an 8 shot. It's actually chambered in 357 Magnum. We're going to be shooting 38 through it today. The 8 shot's cool. It's hard to compare. This is definitely a different breed. This is the end frame. Bigger frame, obviously, holds 8 shots. I've never actually carried this gun. They don't make a lot of holster options for this gun. It's just a big framed gun. It's actually pretty hard to conceal. When you get that big barrel in there or that cylinder in there, even though it's a short gun, it is still hard to conceal. So we're gonna be putting a few rounds downrange. We have 3 targets. We're gonna put 2 rounds each, then come back to the first target and put an additional 2 rounds because hey, we got 8 rounds, right? So let's try it. The other gun only had 5 rounds, and remember, this is twice as much, if not a little bit more than that. This is a $1,400, $1,500 gun, if not more if you can find them. That's the next problem. Here we go. 2 rounds, 1, 2, 3, and come back to that one. The neat gun, trigger pull's way better than obviously the Model 36. It's a performance center gun. It's hard to even put them in the same group, but they are both 38 Special 357. The Model 36 is not 357, but they both can carry the same ammunition. One's got a little bit more shots, but they're both revolvers. This was just a great comparison to just show you guys from one end of the spectrum to the other. So with any revolver, you have to watch. You got to get a good high grip on these things. They want to kind of kick back. They want to pull back a little bit and kind of your grip wants to slide a little bit, especially with the Model 36. It doesn't have these fancy finger grooves right there for you. So they do want to slip a little bit. And you just got to get used to it. You can buy 100 different grips for these guns. They've been around for a long time, so they make all kinds of cool stuff for them. The other thing is that if you go with like a performance center gun, you're going to have a smoother trigger. They're going to lighten that trigger up. They're going to lighten the springs up internally. It's a little bit easier to pull. Some women and some smaller statue people have a little bit of harder issue with pulling that trigger back. It just takes a little bit of time. You have to be proficient, just like you do with all firearms. You're responsible for that round downrange. You've got to get it on target. They're both awesome guns. It's hard to go wrong with the Model 36 or the 627. I mean, on one end of it, we have the spectrum of $1,400 plus. You can pick up this gun for $400 used, $700, $800 new. So you're almost double the price. Yeah, you're only getting 5 shots here, you're getting 8 shots on the other one, and it's also chambered in 357, but you can also shoot 38 through it as well. We've only shot 38 today. I actually prefer the 38 over the 357 in most cases. It's hard to go wrong with a revolver, period. And this is a go-to. This was on my ankle for over 10 years. Thank God I never had to use it, but I did have to qualify with it every year. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more comparison videos, compare one firearm to another and see which one kind of pans out, please let me know in the comments. Remember this: God, family, country.